Greetings, everyone. Namaste to you on this day, September 11th. Big day in the history of our country, September 11th. So welcome to our noontime meditation and prayer. My name is Reverend Denise Schubert, and I am streaming to you representing Unity of Naples. And every weekday, we offer you an opportunity to come together for 15 minutes to simply just pause, to breathe, to explore some spiritual idea, to be prayed upon. It's good. It's good to come out of the day. You know, I went to the grocery store this morning, and there was a magazine published by the New York Times, and it was on well-being, and it said it was actually on they called it self-care, and they said 3 things: follow your passion, build healthy habits, and embrace optimism. I like all 3 of those. I think all 3 of those are right on in terms of creating a healthy life. And I like that it's on the newsstand at the grocery store. So today I'm going to do a reading from Marianne Williamson's book, Everyday Grace. It's a beautiful reading. You know, I'm doing a talk this Sunday. I do Sunday Night live on Sundays at 5. And we're talking about our wonderful, magnificent, wonderful self. And it's a really wonderful thing to talk about, because people are hard on themselves. People don't know who they really are. And this reading from Marianne Williamson kind of points to why. So I'm going to read it. And hi, Heather Abbott. Anyone else here with me want to say hello? Hello, Heather. I'm going to do the reading, and then I'm going to begin to center us so that we can get a good 5 minutes of meditation. I'm playing the Moses Code today, which is simply background music by Wayne Dyer and someone else too. I can't remember his name. But it's a very powerful meditation, so use it to allow it to take you deeper and deeper and deeper. So, hi, Richard. Richard's with us. So great. Great to see you all. It helps me not feel like I'm just talking to myself. You know what I mean? So let us begin. This is from Marianne Williamson, Everyday Grace. And she writes, "We need not wait for the world to become mystical. The world is already mystical. Our problem is not that the world lacks magic. Our problem is that we don't believe in magic. We do not show up fully for life and then wonder why life is not showing up more fully for us. I've seen so many people auditioning life, waiting for the right relationship or the right job or the right house before deciding to live life fully. People say, when I meet the right person, I will show up fully in a relationship. When I have the right job, I'll throw myself 100% into it. But she says, the time to show up fully for life is right now, whatever the circumstances are. And I'm going to pause here because it's really a critical aspect of our spiritual evolution, our spiritual maturity, our spiritual anchoring our spirituality in a practical way so that we can actually experience heaven on earth while we're alive, is this idea that we live from the inside out, that our state of being is not a function of the circumstances. So most people, almost everyone really, lives from the outside in. So if it's looking good out there, I'm feeling good in here. If it's safe out there, I'm safe in here. And the world that God has made, we're safe everywhere. It doesn't matter. I've been alive for 70 years and there's always something going on. Always. There's always some reason in the world to be afraid, some reason in the world to be stressed out, some reason in the world to be knocked off our peace. So it's very important to realize that we live this way, inside to outside. So she said, the time to show up fully for life is right now, whatever the circumstances. The decision to be the divine attracts the divine. Life is a swirling pool of infinite potential at every single moment, and we ourselves either activate or refuse to activate the mystical fertility of the universe. She says the only way to achieve an exciting life is to be willing to be excited and exciting. The only way to achieve an excellent life is to be willing to be excellent. She says, who and what we decide to be in each and every moment is reflected back to us in worldly forms. Pause again. So the world is not as it is as we are. So our lens of perception, the way we interpret the world, what we bring to the world, is our experience of the world. It is not the other way around. Your life will be magical if you can actually just get that. Because whatever, you want more love, just be more loving. So, and finally, she says, with every thought, we ourselves decide whether to welcome God's reality. Oh, I think this is a wonderful thing to meditate on, is to welcome God's reality into our life. There is definitely a world that man has made. There's definitely a world that the ego has made. And it is kind of in a kerfuffle all the time, right? Right now it's politics, COVID, fires. And, the world is an interesting reflection of our consciousness. 7 billion people depositing consciousness into the field of creativity. But there is a world that God has made, and we can move into it, tap into it at any moment. So I say, why don't we do that? I'm going to take us into meditation. By the way, there's no right way to do meditation. It really just is an opportunity to turn within. It's an opportunity to center down. It's an opportunity to breathe into our bodies, which allows us to breathe into the space within us that is sacred, the sacred space within us, which is the truth about you and me. And so as you get ready, I'm going to put the music on soft, and I'll put it up a little bit once I'm done talking. So just begin to center down. Wherever you are, be willing in this moment to let go. Be willing in this moment to surrender, to let go of your hold on the world. God's got it. We can simply just be here at peace, relaxing our body and our body of affairs. You can take into your meditation, just take it with you gently, anything you need spiritual guidance about, God's, we have this spiritual guide within us, the spiritual kind of the master teacher. So if you need anything, don't ask somebody, just ask yourself. Turn within and ask. So there is help within you, there is guidance within you, there is information and intelligence within you. So close your outer eyes. That is an invitation to let the world be out there while you be in here. You be in that sacred place within you that's whole, perfect, peaceful, joyful, purposeful, powerful. And as you do that, just begin to breathe. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. So you might say to yourself today, depending on where you are and what you need, I'm going to say to myself, I believe in magic. I live in a mystical universe. I am a mystical being. I choose. This one's good. I like this one. I choose to live in God's reality. Breathing in and breathing out. So for just about 5 minutes, let us just breathe in and breathe out, choosing to live in God's reality. Just monitor your attention. If your mind wanders, simply bring your attention back to your breath, back to your mantra, whatever it is today. I choose to live in God's reality. With every breath, simply surrender deeper, more deeply. Begin to amplify the experience within you of peace, of knowing that all is well, of knowing that you are guided and guarded, maintained and sustained by the infinite. That there is something within us that is unharmable and indestructible. It is whole and it is perfect. So whatever it is that you're calling forth for yourself, let it amplify in this moment, whether it's peace, love, forgiveness, tolerance, acceptance. No, we judge not, lest we be judged. And so we step into our true job description, not the one where you earn your money, but the one where you earn your wings. And that job description is simply to be a delivery system for love. And so let us pray. Let us align our consciousness. Let us send our optimistic vibration into the world, into our world, and into the world of others. Let us simply, in this receptive place, just remember that there is a power, there is a presence, there is something divine, there's something mystical, something magical. There is something going on here that escapes the ego, something orderly and harmonious and beautiful. I call this power and this presence God, but you may call it anything you like. And what I know is that it is my very life, that it breathed life into me, continues to breathe life into me. So we are connected, as is each person within the sound of my voice. Your life and the life of the infinite is one life. And so it is from that place of connection and community on this day that I speak my word for and about each person within the sound of my voice, simply affirming, knowing and affirming absolutely that who you are is a delivery system for the divine. Who you are is safe and protected and maintained and sustained and guarded and guided by this indwelling presence of peace. And so we walk in the world, all that is going on in the world, we walk in the world doing that which is ours to do in peace, trusting in faith that all is well. So I speak a word of blessing upon all of those who lost their lives during 9/11, and all the families who their lives were kerfuffled as a result of that day. Just knowing that right where everyone is, God's love is, God's peace is, and God's support is. And so I'm grateful. I'm grateful to take a moment to connect on this day, to remember love and peace, and to know that as we leave this time together, we take it with us into every situation we find ourselves in. And so for this, and more than my words can say, I am grateful. We just let this be, and we let it be together by saying, and so it is. Amen. All right, beloveds, it is Friday, so we will not see you again until Monday. Unity Naples streams the noontime prayer meditation every weekday. So have a glorious weekend. Take care of yourself, right? With passion, healthy habits, and optimism. And our paths will cross again soon. Peace and blessings.